lot of you are not going to like this one. In fact, some of you might want to get up and walk out right now because what I'm about to say is going to challenge everything we're taught about being a good person. I'm going to enlighten you on a harsh reality, so here it is. Certain people in your life have to be allowed to drown. Yes. Yeah, I know. It sounds heartless. We're told to be the helper, the shoulder to cry on, the one who never gives up. But have you ever actually tried to save someone who is flailing in deep water? If they don't know how to swim, and more importantly, if they refuse to grab the rope, they aren't going to climb on your back and thank you. What they're going to do is grab your neck, push your head under the water to keep theirs above the water, and drown the both of you. Sometimes, to love, you have to let people go. We all have those who we treat with kindness, and our kindness is used like a natural resource that they can just mind until it's gone. They'll ask for money, they'll forget to pay it back. While you see them posting on Facebook rocking a fresh pair of Jordans, they'll ask for advice, you give it to them, the blueprint to the game, and all they'll do is follow absolutely none of it. Some of them will even have the nerve to ask you to borrow your clothes and then bring them back after they wore them totally out. This is in no way the ingredients of what a friendship is made of. So, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the first person that you need to cut off, and that's the professional victim. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You give them the best advice. Sometimes they'll ask for it. Sometimes you just see them struggling and you want to try to help. But they will never listen. Ever. Yet the very second the shit hits the fan because of the exact decision you want them about, they're back on your doorstep or blowing up your phone complaining. It's a constant cycle with them. It's exactly like throwing someone a life raft. They're out there screaming that they want to live, but every time the raft gets within reach, they flail and push it away. Why? Because they don't want to be on the boat. They just want the attention that you give them while they struggle. Ask yourself, how many times are you going to throw the raft before you realize that they like the water? How much time and energy are you going to waste trying to find someone who is vested in remaining lost? The next relationship you need to cut off is the growth stunner. This is the quote-unquote friend who is allergic to your self-improvement. They almost always seem to have an issue with you doing better or being better, and it's mainly better than them. When you start a new interest, they downplay it. When you start a new job, they try to influence you to stay out late. They know you have to get up at 6 a.m., but they're pressuring you to stay out, get drunk, or get high. Why? Have you ever questioned why? It's because they don't have a damn thing to do tomorrow besides staying in mama's basement playing video games and smoking weed. They want you down there in that basement with them because your growth makes them look at their own stagnation. And the minute that you lose that job because you're hanging out with them, they have nothing to offer you but sympathy and bad advice. Always remember, real friends are sounding boards, not anchors. Real friends give sound, reasonable advice when you make mistakes, and they celebrate when you win. If they only show up to the party and never for the progress, they are not friends, and you might want to think about cutting them the hell off. Now, let's get to the most dangerous of them all, the liability. These are them gaslighters, the ones who make you doubt your own reality. The guilt trippers who will isolate you from your family and will suck the life out of you if you let them. But worse than that, the ones who put you in physical or legal danger. I've already told my inner circle, if you decide to kill somebody and I'm on the way to your house, call me and let me know to turn around because I'm not helping you hide the body. Seriously though, anyone who puts you in a situation where you could lose your freedom, your job, or your life is not your friend. They are a threat, and they are willing to gamble your future for theirs and for their convenience. The relationship is probably already dead. You just have not attended the funeral yet. And let's not forget the friends who only seem to be around when they need something from you. The minute that need has been fulfilled or that thirst has been quenched, they're gone. Sometimes a relationship isn't toxic in a loud way. It's just finished. It's reached its expiration date. So, to wrap things up, here's some things you need to question about your friendships. Are they one-sided? Are you the only one initiating? Is your friend the one you only hear from when you're reaching out to them, and the only time you see them is when you're making an effort? Are your values aligned? Are you growing into a person that they no longer recognize or somebody that they don't recognize? or somebody that you don't recognize? Are you working towards the same goals and lifestyles? And are y'all supportive of one another? If you invite this person to something and they say they can't make it for some reason and you feel relieved, that is a telltale sign that the connection is no longer valid. Friendship should not feel like a burden or a weight on your shoulders. A friend should allow you to be your authentic self. And it should not just be to keep the peace. Peace isn't about absence of conflict. It's about the presence of safety. And if you don't feel comfortable being your true authentic self, this is not a friendship, and a friendship that you need to hold on to. So cut them off. The best piece of anything you'll ever have is peace of mind. It's priceless. Don't let anyone, friend or foe, steal that from you. You know better, so do better. So, in closing, hold on to these type of friendships if you want to, but you need to cut them off. If you want to keep on to them, you can't say you wasn't once. Now, remember, these friendships are going to take you down. Just like I told you to let that person drown, you'll drown with them for sure if you hold on to these friendships. So my advice to you is to cut them off. All right, so you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe if you feel so inclined to. For now, that is all. Peace.